Are you ready to go from negative energy to positive energy? Are you ready to create the positive life that you deserve? If so, this is going to be the episode for you because we're going to talk about the mindset shift that you can make to start receiving the positive experience that you deserve. My name is Henry, host of the #1 mindset podcast, the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we come together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build a positive mindset. I'm so excited to connect with each and every one of you today because this is going to be a powerful episode where we can shift our energy and start receiving the experience that we desire. But before we get started, we're going to take a few moments to slow down, zero in. We're going to take some deep, healing, meditative breaths to help us align on the frequency that we want in our lives. So you can pick a word. It can be love, joy, happiness, abundance, whatever frequency you want. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing in, you're going to say that word over and over and over again. Really charge yourself up with that energy. And then as you're holding your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. We're going to take another deep breath. This one is about alignment, about getting ourselves in receiving mode so that we can receive the message that we need to hear to get us in that positive perspective. So just imagine that you were surrounded by the most healing, uplifting energy that's meant specifically for you. It could have a certain color, a certain taste, a certain smell, however you imagine it. And when you breathe it in, it's going to charge you up. It's going to break down the negativity, the blocks, the weight, everything that's just been holding you back. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And out. So life is hard. No matter what your experience is, there's difficulty. There's stuff that leaves you feeling empty within. Why is that? Why is this experience the way it is? You look around, you see the news, you see what people do. Why is there hate? Why is there anger? Why aren't we just solely focused on the love energy? Well, maybe that's the purpose of our entire experience. You see, you are more powerful than you even realize. Whether you've had a successful career, or you're just trying to figure it out, or your home life is perfect or it's stressful, whatever it is, this is all an experience for you. You see, if you're surrounded by something, if you're surrounded by love all the time, everybody and everything loves you, heals you, uplifts you, you don't truly understand that frequency. You're just a reflection of it. And you are more powerful than just a reflector. You are a powerful observer and creator. That's what your true energy is. So it would make sense that we would go and have an experience where there's lots of negativity, where there's lots of hurt, where there's lots of pain, where there's lots of emptiness. Because in those places, we get to create the opposite energy. If you go into an area that's full of pain, loneliness, emptiness, whatever it is, and you create love for it, you are expanding that energy. And when you create it where it doesn't exist, you understand it, you become it, and that is the purpose. So becoming the highest version of you, the version of you that has the material, but is who you desire to be, is the mission. Everyone has the same mission, it's just a different path and journey. Not everybody is supposed to be a famous football player. Not everybody is supposed to be the high-level CEO. But who we become, creators of love, is the truth. Your path, the journey that you go on, that's an optional journey that's fun, that provides experience, but it's not the purpose. The purpose is your internal state. And since you're an observer and creator, we know what we have to do. If you would just believe that you will create whatever it is that you observe, it gives you the power to know how to change the world. You change your internal state, and the reflection of the world will change in adjacent with it. You will raise your energy, and you'll start perceiving all the things that you desire. If you can perceive it, then you can receive it. If you can't see it, then you're not going to receive it. It's that simple. Raising your energy, building that positive mindset, puts you in alignment with what it is that you desire to receive. The simplest way to break it down, as we've talked about, is creating a positive version of yourself. You in the future. A year, 2 years, 3 years, it doesn't matter. Because once you become this person, you'll have a grander vision for who you can become. This is just an anchor point. You start with the material, because the material makes it real. The material is how you build the life that that version of you is having. It makes that version of you seem like a real person that you want to become. As you have that vision, which will be guided by your higher self the more time you spend in it. But as you have that vision, you start to think, how does this person think? What are the I am statements that that person believes about themselves? You see, if that version of you has already made $1 million, if that version of you has already healed the trauma, if that version of you is giving love to people that you want to be able to help, then that person thinks as if. It's not thinking this is what I want to be, it's thinking this is as I am. That version of you thinks I am a millionaire. That version believes that they are a millionaire because they have it. That version thinks that they are love, and that version believes that they are love because they've forgiven the things that are unforgivable. They've let go of the pain that holds you still. They're in the love energy. And so as you start thinking like them, the way you believe it is with your actions. How you hold yourself accountable to those thoughts instills the belief. You see, you receive once you believe. You don't receive once you think. Thinking is the starting. Right? That's where the secret aligned you. It told you to visualize what it is that you want and you'll receive it. But there's one step it left out. That's the vibrational part that you have to raise up. You raise your vibration with belief. You believe it by your actions. When you tell yourself, I am healthy and I make healthy decisions because the version of you that you want to create is fit, is lean, is powerful, is healthy, is well, and that version of itself thinks I am healthy and I make healthy decisions because it believes it, because it's done it for years. It's built the body of its dreams. It's built the health of its dreams. It's built the energy of its dreams. It believes it. That version of you does. So when you tell yourself now the same mindset that that version of you has, I am healthy and I make healthy decisions, the way it becomes the reality is through the actions. It's eating in alignment with who you want to become. You don't go on a diet. You eat in alignment. You don't start an exercise routine. You move in alignment. You don't stretch. You don't do yoga. You don't do all of those things for a workout. You do it for alignment as dedication to that version of you that you're going to become. It's a service. It's an act of service to your higher self. Your higher self is a gift to the world. So you are giving yourself to the world. When your vision is to create more love, like the ultimate part, that is service to the world. Your purpose is service to the world. And in so, you heal yourself because that's how energy flows. It flows through you unto others. If you try to help people without healing yourself, you will give from a glass that will eventually become empty. You will eventually run out of energy. You will burn out. The light will go out within. But if you learn how to find source with your vision, your ability to observe, if you learn how to bring it within you with your mindset, the I am statements, you become in flow state. When you're in flow state, you're constantly receiving so you can constantly be giving. That's the power of you. Your purpose is powerful. There's a reason you don't feel fulfilled. It's not a punishment. It's not that you've done things wrong. It's that higher self reaching out. It's saying, create me. It's time to elevate. This is why you feel uncomfortable. This is why you know something is wrong. You have to understand that there are people in your exact situation, whether it's a financial struggle, a home life struggle, who aren't trying to change, who aren't looking for something different because their higher self is not connecting with them. But you are. There's a reason for that. It's calling you to be more because you are more. It's not that you have to really change or that you have to become this different person. You just have to awaken to who you are. As you do, you become. As you become, you receive. As you receive, you will give when it's all done for love. Love trumps all. There's many evils on this planet. There's much hurt, there's pain, there's all these things that we think win. We think force wins. It maybe wins in the material, but it doesn't win in the non-physical, which your energy is. Your energy is here having a physical experience, but it's a creative energy that builds off its observation. That's how it works. You are a spirit, you're a soul, you're part of this whole universe. So stop trying to win the material. Become who it is that you're meant to become. Operate with love, live the experience that you desire. It's okay to have the nicest cars. It's okay to have a nice boat, whatever it is, because when you're doing it with love, when you operate with that high level, you're going to be able to connect and influence people at a high level. It's all happening for you. Your destiny is calling. Raise your frequency and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a positive perspective on whatever it is that you're going through so that you can make the shift. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook group all down below. I appreciate all the follows there. And if you listen to this episode and you know that it's time for you to make a shift, maybe you've been successful in business, but you don't feel fulfilled within. Maybe your home life, you need to make a change, or maybe you're just ready to wake up and expand. Whatever it is, this is what I do. I'm a mindset coach. I help you tune into the frequency that you want to receive. We build that positive version of you who you're meant to be. Then we align our mindset over 12 weeks to get us in the flow of that frequency. With the daily actions that we implement, you become. As you become, you believe. As you believe, you will receive. This is how it works. You are meant to level up. If you're ready to do it, you can reach out to me via Instagram, or there's a link down below. If you fill that out, I will reach out to you directly and we can get started as soon as today. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.